So welcome, in this video we'll learn about building a puzzle solver using logical programming. The most interesting application of logic programming is in solving puzzle. You can specify the condition of a puzzle and the program will come up with a solution. In this video we will specify various bits and pieces of information about 4 people and ask for the missing piece of information. So let's see how to do it. Open directory which contain all the file. So let me mention the puzzle first. So the puzzle is Steve has a blue car. The person who owns the cat lives in Canada. Matthew lives in USA. The person with black car lives in Australia. Jack has a cat. Alfred lives in Australia. The person who has a dog lives in France. Who has a rabbit? The goal is here to find the person who has a rabbit. So in this way, I have written this puzzle. I'll give a minute, just pause this video and try to figure out who has a rabbit. Now let me reveal from which data I have created this puzzle. So here in this image, you can see the data of all 4 persons of Steve, Jack, Matthew and Alfred. You can see dog, cat, rabbit, parrot. By seeing this, you can clearly see that Matthew has a rabbit and a lot of information I have not mentioned in the puzzle. So now let's see. If you see this information, you can figure out that Matthew has a rabbit. I didn't even mention that Alfred has a parrot. Basically, I didn't give much information, but let's see. I'll give same incomplete information to the computer and let's see the computer can figure it out or not. So let's open puzzle.py. The package logpy is a Python package that enables logic programming in Python and also install the related packages. So from logpy import, from logpy.core import and declare the variable people. People is equal to variable and define the rules using LALL. Rules equals to LALL. So the first rule is that there are 4 people. So variable, variable, variable and the people. And after that, the person named Steve has a blue car. So Steve, blue, remaining rest variable. After that, the person has a cat, lives in Canada, so cat, Canada, remaining variable. The person named Matthew lives in USA, so Matthew, remaining space and USA. The first one variable is name, the second the pet, the third one the color, and the fourth one is the country. So in this way, the person who has a black car lives in Australia, so black, Australia. And Jack has a cat, so Jack, cat. The person named Alfred lives in Australia. The person who has a dog lives in France. And at last, we want the person who owns rabbits. So variable, rabbit, variable, variable. So one of the people in this group has a rabbit. Let's find who is that person. So run the solver with the preceding constraints. Solution equals to run 0 people rules. Extract the output from the solutions. Output is equal to house for the house in solution, 0 if rabbit in house. So print the output here. Print output is the owner of the rabbit. Here are all details. So let it see what all it has figured out. So print the details of the list here. Attribute, name, pet, color and country. Join attributes. Print *57. So print the full matrix obtained from the solver. For item in solutions, print join str for x in item. So you have seen that I've given little information which I had mentioned in the puzzle. So let's see what it will do. Let's move to the output now. Open the terminal, run the command as python puzzle.py. The preceding figure shows all the values obtained using the solver. Some of them are still unknown as indicated by number names. Even though the information was incomplete, our solver was able to answer our question. But in order to answer every single question, we need to add more rules. This program was to demonstrate how to solve a puzzle with incomplete information. You can play around with it and see how you can build puzzle solver for various scenarios. So it solved it. The Matthew has a rabbit. So that's it. If you didn't get this, what I'm saying, please do watch this video again, because first what I did is, first I mentioned the puzzle and I created the puzzle by taking the value or by considering the information, the complete information. I didn't give it to computer, I just gave the puzzle and the computer figured out what is the solution. Even though it didn't have full information, it don't know that who has a parrot, it even don't know that parrot exists, but yet it got to know that Matthew owns the rabbit. So that's it on building a puzzle solver using logical programming. Thank you for watching the video.